What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Guys, I was reading this article and I thought I'd share it with you guys. And the guy that was being interviewed in the article, his name is Ray Dalio. Now, Ray Dalio is a certified billionaire. He is the founder of the world's largest hedge fund called Bridgewater Associates. He's a heavyweight. And when he speaks, when it comes to financial information, people listen. And one thing he was saying that I found interesting was that he believes in America, we have gotten to the point where we have a autocratic state. Now, I didn't know what autocratic meant, so I went out and did a little research. And basically, when you have an autocratic state, all the power has been centralized into one person or a small group of people. And I started to thinking, is that where we are right now? We're an autocratic state. So I started thinking about, okay, what's happening right now? And it appears all the power is starting to be consolidated into one person or a small group of people. So check the box on that one. Ray Dalio also went on to say, in those types of governments, all the wealth is also centralized into a small group of people. And the rest of the people that are in that country or that state or that region operate down here in a really bad economy. Another thing he mentioned that I thought was pretty interesting was, in this autocratic state, the people that are in control, who are in power, they oftentimes tell you how great it is. The economy is great. Inflation is gone. More prosperous than we've ever been. We are bringing so much money into our country that it's unmatched. And I started thinking, have I been hearing that over and over and over? And I gotta say, check the box on that one too. And the reason he says in an autocratic state that is being done is so that the people in that state or in that country or in that region, they hear that over and over and over, and at some point they start believing it. He also said the people that don't agree with that centralized power or centralized power in a small group of people, a lot of people who disagree with it don't speak out because they're afraid of retaliation or what might happen to them if they were to speak out. And I said to myself, man, that checks the third box. Ray Dalio also went on to say, here are some financial characteristics of these types of autocratic governments. He said you often see an escalation in the national debt of these types of autocracies. And I said to myself, shoot, we got about $37 trillion worth of debt. And that number seems to be escalating. I was like, oh, shoot. He also mentioned that when you have an autocratic government, they typically will venture into private companies or businesses, aka the United States taking a 10% stake in Intel, aka the United States taking a 15% stake into MP Materials. Ray Dalio said that that's a sign of a autocracy, because they want to basically control companies. Now, again, I'm paraphrasing. You guys got to go out and do your own homework on Ray Dalio. I'm just telling you the article I read. This is what I got from it. You may read that same article by Yahoo Finance, and you may come up with something totally different. So please go to Yahoo Finance and just type in Ray Dalio, and you read that article, and you may come up with something different. But I'm just telling you what my opinion on the article was, and everything Ray Dalio was saying kind of checked the box. So what do we do here? How do you beat this type of autocracy? Well, the people got to stand up. That's the number one thing. The people in that region, in that country, in that state where that autocracy is starting to take over, the people have to step up. The people have to embolden themselves. They can't be afraid. They got to speak out against this type of autocracy. So in America, that's what we need to do, guys, if we want to change this. Because I certainly believe we are headed in a autocratic direction. When I think about what Ray Dalio was saying, I do see an America where the power has been concentrated into one person or a small group of people. I can see that happening. Now, we're not 100% there yet, but we're getting close. I mean, like I said, you know, he mentioned government taking over private enterprise, private companies. And you see that's the direction we're going, like I said, with Intel and with MP Materials, and more to come if we're not careful. And I can see where you got this boom economy and this bust economy, because what you have happen is in autocracy, everything is good all the time. We're always doing the greatest we've ever done. But you got to understand, the only people participating in that boom economy are your wealthiest of the wealthiest, right? Your top 1% of people in the country, while the rest of the 99%ers are actually living down in a bust economy. But they're being told every single day that they're in this boom economy, that inflation's gone, and we're bringing so much investment. We're bringing trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars worth of investment. We're collecting trillions and trillions of dollars in tariff revenue, but yet and still, when you go look at our national debt, it continues to rise. I don't know, guys. I'm just giving you the facts according to what I believe and what I've read. Again, it may not be your fact, but it's my fact. You go out and do your own homework and check it out. But I think if you follow this autocratic playbook, you'll see that this thing continues to escalate. If we, the people in America, don't step up and challenge it, if we continue to be silent and afraid, then who knows what will happen? We may go 100% autocracy. And at that point, guys, just go look around the world at other countries that have went 100% autocracy, where power is consolidated into one person or a small number of people. Go look at those countries. Go look at their economies. They're not very good. What you also see that Ray Dalio was saying is investment into these autocratic governments, these autocratic states, starts to dwindle. And what he meant by that, in my opinion, what he meant by it was foreign investment starts to not want to invest in that type of country where there is an autocracy. So what you start to see is more people start doing what? Going to gold and investing in things that are not tied to the US dollar. Because see, when you're in an autocracy like that and all the power is centralized and the national debt is continuing to escalate, it puts pressure on the economy. And then when pressure is put on the economy, guess who pressure is put on? Not the 1%. Pressure is put on the 99%. So you gotta be careful with that. So he said what you see is foreign investment starts to go elsewhere. And it just continues to drain and strain the US dollar. As it strains that US dollar, it strains the American people, the people that live in the country, right? It strains them. It strains our economy. And all of a sudden, the economy is one of the worst in the world. So we got to be careful of that, guys. We got to stand up. We got to fight this thing and do the best we can in order to make it happen. My thing is, for me, I'm going to continue to fight this thing and make sure people that follow me on this YouTube channel understand what my opinion is. And again, guys, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just telling you what one of the world's richest people, Ray Dalio, he's telling you the playbook. He's telling you what's coming, right? And it's up to us if we listen to him or not. We don't have to, but if you want a democratic society, we got to choose. And I hope we choose to stand up. Drop me some comments down in the comment box and let me know if you think I'm all wrong on this. If Ray Dalio is all wrong on this, I'd love to get you guys' feedback and opinion, but we're nearing DEFCON 3 here. So if we get to DEFCON 5, I don't know, man. I don't want to get there, but it looks like we're at about DEFCON 3 right now. So stand up or sit down, I guess. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, smash the like button. Thoughts become things. You can see it in your mind. You can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. Stay healthy, get wealthy, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace. Moo is going to give you some NVIDIA stock when you open up a new Moo brokerage account and make a deposit. All you got to do is get down to the first link in the description box. That's the Moo brokerage link. Click on it and get all the details on how you can get some NVIDIA stock. Don't delay, act today. Second link down in the description box is the Wealth Builders Financial Community on Patreon. Guys, all we do in that community is help each other build wealth, get to financial freedom and passive income. If you want to be a part of our team, all you got to do is click on that second link. It'll take you over to Patreon, and then come sign up for the fastest growing financial community on Patreon. We'll call the Wealth Builders.